Welcome to Four Movies, where I'll be discussing four movies. Usually they have something in common, but these videos I'm doing right now do not have stuff in common. And eventually down the line, I will be doing more videos that do not have anything in common with them because of the fact, you can't match them all. If it was a perfect world, it would be a perfect world. I would have matched everything with different stuff, but haven't necessarily done that. So eventually it is just going to be like four movies. Right now, it's just going to be four movies, but then we're going to go back to the four movies with something in common. But right now, bam, what do we got? Bam, VHS copy, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Armageddon. Yes. Such a fun movie. Like I said, there's a lot of people that, like Michael Bay, I don't know, wrote himself into a corner, if you will. But he makes you know what you're getting into with his movies, and that's like a real good selling point with his movies is the fact that you know what you're getting into. So it's like, you know what, I'm kind of in the mood for just an action movie that's just gonna be, bright and bold and action packed, and that's pretty much what he makes. And so, like I said, this is a phenomenal film. Steve Buscemi in there, just great as Rockhound, and then like I said, just a fun movie. Eddie Griffin, like, there's a little cameo in there. I think it's the guy riding the bicycle when the whole thing started, when the asteroids started hitting and stuff like that. Billy Bob Thornton in there, and just like everybody, like I said, everybody, like what a stacked cast this really is, like stacked cast. Goodness gracious, we got Owen Wilson, we got Michael Clark Duncan, we got. I don't know what that big guy that was talking about the haggis and stuff like that, and like and then it has this comedy to it that just makes it so like a crowd pleaser, such a crowd pleaser movie. Like I said, honestly, super fun, well played. Like I said, and then the intensity of it is something Michael Bay is good at too. Where he has where I think I was watching a video where they were talking about the problem with Michael Bay movies is that it's hard to remember everything on a Michael Bay movie because he shoots everything like everything is important. But what about that's his style? Everything's important, and so like you have this like when the guy pulls out the gun and stuff like that. It's one of my favorite scenes. Where what are you doing with a gun in space? I was like, so good, so good. And like I said, just a really good movie. And it wasn't like I said, Steve Buscemi riding like I'm riding the rocket like in that one movie, which is Doctor Strangelove which is my favorite. The director, my favorite movie of his is Doctor Strangelove because comedy's hard. But like I said, this movie just plays out so well, so great, so fun. Like I said, such a fun movie. I do have it on DVD, but I was like, I'll have VHS copy too. It'd be awesome. Here's another one. This is a classic. I do have this on DVD, luckily. And like I said, good enough that I'm like, it deserves to be in my collection twice on a VHS copy as well. But this movie is called The Borrowers, starring John Goodman, Hugh Laurie's in there too. Mr. House himself as a police officer, which is pretty good. What's a British term for police officer? Oh, I don't know the term. Whatever it is. Am I blurry right now? I don't think I'm in focus. But yeah, fun movie, well played. It also has the guy that disguised himself as a couch in Harry Potter. But it is a really well played movie. Like I really like how this movie plays out. It is well worth a watch. If you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend it. If you've seen The Secret Life of Atreides or whatever it is, there's an anime that is kind of like the same plot as this, but it's little people running around there, the borrowers, and like I said, just well worth a watch. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. There's a lot of people that don't like this, but bam! There you go right there. Boom! Planet of the Apes. Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes. Not my favorite Planet of the Apes movie, but that doesn't mean it's not entertaining. Only so often do you get to see Paul Giamatti as a monkey, or the guy from the beginning of Pulp Fiction as an evil monkey. So there you go. Sorry, apes. My bad. They're not monkeys. They're apes. They don't have tails. But yeah, this is an interesting movie. It's one of those things where it's like, you can sit there and go, oh, it's a piece of junk, whatever, but the artistry in there is still there. Like, Rick Baker is a phenomenal makeup artist. I believe he did the makeup effects for this one, and he also did the makeup effects for like Men in Black and stuff like that. But phenomenal. Michael Clark Duncan in here, like I said, and Helen Bonham Carter, of course, in the Tim Burton movie. Like I said, if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It's well worth a watch. I'm not saying it's going to be your favorite Planet of the Apes because I like those new ones are amazing. Those new ones will get me to the theater. Like there's very few movies where I'm like, oh, I'm going to go, unless it's like a Christopher Nolan movie or like there's very few movies where I'm like, I want to go see that in theaters. I want to go see Death of a Unicorn in theaters, but like I was like, all right, I'm going to see it. It's in theaters, cool. And then like the next day it was out. I was like, oh. And then there was another movie that was called Ick that supposedly was shot in my home state or whatever world, and like they basically it was only in the theaters in town like for 3 days, and then supposedly somebody did a bomb threat on the mall, so like I don't even know if I'd be able to go see the movie anyways if I went, because I was like, it was rainy weather and stuff like that. There was just so many things where I was like, dude, this is not playing out. I'll just end up buying it on Amazon because I'm a big fan of Joseph Kahn. I have a DVD copy of Detention that he directed. I have a DVD copy of Torque that he directed. He directed a cavalcade of music videos that I believe is just a video in and of itself. And then the last movie of these four, bam! Whoopi Goldberg, Burglar. I'm not 100% sure if I've seen this. I think I've seen it. Now, there's one movie that she did that was kind of like... Oh, excuse me. Another movie that she did that was kind of like Beverly Hills Cop before Beverly Hills Cop. I can't think of the name of it right now. I can't think of the name of it. But there was another movie that she did. Okay, I'm gonna look it up real quick. See my Japanese and Chinese Army of Darkness poster. Colorful, amazing, super fun. There's coat hangers and camel soups and stuff like that. And that's an awesome poster there. And then my Island of Dr. Moreau poster, which I have. Island of Dr. Moreau. I've seen all 3 of the Island of Dr. Moreaus, and I own the book. So, yeah. Anyways, let me see here. There was somebody who was saying that, man, I can't believe Charlie Chaplin gained so much weight, and it had this clip, and the clip was not of Charlie Chaplin. It was of Hardy from Laurel and Hardy. I'm like, dinguses. Fatal Beauty, that's it. I don't even need to look it up. Oh my goodness, that's it. Fatal Beauty was the movie that Whoopi Goldberg was in. It was kind of like a Beverly Hills Cop before Beverly Hills Cop, and she was the cop that was like that. I don't know if it was, I believe it was before Beverly Hills Cop, but yeah, Fatal Beauty is a fun watch there. Sam Elliott in there, and like I said, fun watch. Anyways, those are the movies. If you're like, what do these movies have in common? Both of these movies have the late, great Michael Clark Duncan in them. Woo! Other than that, nothing. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. I forgot my outro. I'm sorry. Thanks so much for watching. I do a video a day. I am an artist and a physical media collector. I am going to do a video a day until I get a silver play button or a gold play button if I'm lucky, or if I just run out of physical media to show you. But other than after that, I have extra like videos that I have planned and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be doing a video a day for a while, and hope you enjoy, and I hope you want to come and be on this adventure with me. And if you've made it this far into this video, thanks so much. You're awesome. Stay awesome, and see y'all tomorrow.